originated in China. They're also, by definition, rings. In fact, you can have a look. They are, yep, have a look. You look at the gaps, trapdoors, two winners, and gaps, so. But yeah, by definition rings, they're solid band of metal. I have 4 of them, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And they're linking because they can do this. Now the interesting thing about that is that should be completely impossible. Metal through metal, solid through solid should not be possible. In fact, you can have a proper up close look. Yeah, if you're looking for the hole, by the way, it's right here. Without the hole, it's hubcap. It's not as entertaining that way. But yeah, if you're interested in the method, it's actually where you tap them. You can hear them go together, you can hear them go through each other. That sound tricks your ears, which tricks your eyes to think they're linked. They're not really linked though. No, they're not really linked. It looks pretty good. Like that looks great from your view, but I promise you they're not really linked. Yeah. Of course, if that's the case, this should be completely impossible. But I will still endeavour to tap everything together. That's a chain of 4, I guess, but we can neaten that up by doing that, and that is a proper chain of 4. That's the Chinese linking rings, and that's Bill. Doing good? Very good. Yeah, you locals, Reading, around here, yeah. Came all the way to here to see me. But no, let's do this. Anyone here likes some danger? Like danger and trick? Like balloon animals? I know you've probably never heard those two things together, but I will give context. What's your favourite balloon animal? Or animal for that matter? Anything. Name anything. A dog. You make my life easy. Right, there are 2 ways of making a balloon dog. The first way, you take the balloon, you stretch it to shape the dog. It's a bit boring. So I use option B. Option B is take the balloon, you swallow it. Bear with me on this, guys. It will go in today and it will come out tomorrow. As a poodle. It's a dumb joke, but trust me, this is actually a very dangerous trick, so do not try this until you get home. No, I'm not. Right, mum's round. Well, that got your attention, didn't it? Hi, guys. Right, yeah, don't worry about me. It will come out tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Right. Now I got the attention of a small crowd of you. I'll give you my best trick. I say my best trick, it's my favourite trick. You may have seen it before. It's known as the cups and I'll be up front. I will not play it like that for obvious reasons, but I will explain the rules anyway because I think it's worth you knowing. The first rule of the game is very simple. Any balls that go inside the cups will pass straight through the top. Yeah, some blame it on trapdoors, others use their imagination, whatever you like. But yeah, any balls that go inside the cups will pass straight through the top. That's ball number 2. Ball number 3 we'll do under test conditions. If I can whack that there. We'll do under test conditions. That's through not 1 of the cups, but 2, and that's a little something like that. And that's all 3 balls through the cups. That's rule number 1. It's not my favourite rule, but it is an important one. Rule number 2 is my favourite rule. It goes as follows. Any balls that leave the table will appear to disappear right before your very eyes. Hey, not too bad, right? Ball number 3, we'll do it like this. Did you see it go, mate? Didn't see it go? It hasn't gone yet. You're staring around like a hawk. I'm flattered, but no. That's when I slip it by you. Yeah, of course they haven't really gone. They're right here under these cups. That's ball number 1, that's ball number 2, and that's ball number 3, which drives the audience wild with applause. Whoa, yeah, that's the spirit. And rule number 3, I promised 3 rules. I probably don't need to explain this one. I'm going to lie and I'm going to cheat. If I say I put a ball under there, and a ball under there, that's probably me cheating as they're all under the centre cup. Hey, so eliminate 2 of the balls. That leaves 1 little red ball and 2 silver cups. Right, now if you could just hold on to that one for me. Remember the rules. Any balls that leave the table will appear to disappear and travel right back under the cups. Question is which cup, A or B? You choose. B, exactly. I don't mean to get it wrong though, because I left you 1 under A. Right, I'll take out that cup. For real this time, hold on to that. Remember the rules, come on. I can't help it, it's the game. Of course, that will appear to disappear and travel right back under. So eliminate 2 of the balls. That leaves 1 little red ball and 2 silver cups. Right, now if you could just hold on to that one for me. Remember the rules. Any balls that leave the table will appear to disappear and travel right back under the cups. Question is which cup, A or B? You choose. B, exactly. I didn't mean to get it wrong though, because I left you one under A. Right, I'll take out that cup. For real this time, hold on to that. Remember the rules, come on. I can't help it, it's the game. Of course, that will appear to disappear and travel right back on. Now I can do this all day long. If I slam it into the table, it will reappear back into the cup. If I throw it into the air, it will reappear back under the cup. If I put it in my pocket, it will reappear back under the cup. It makes for a very entertaining show, but it's more for me than you. So I will give you the finale you're looking for. That is, of course, me producing all 3 balls from under that cup. And if anyone happens to be underwhelmed, then there, my friends, is a tennis ball. And that's a little better.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right. Paul, I will now take the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Samuel. I'm a street performing magician. It's not my job, but I'd like it to be, because it's a hell of a lot of fun. Of course, at the end of this set, I'm not actually paid to be there. I don't like this part of the show. I'm not paid to be here, so I will stick my hat on the table. Just pay what you think it's worth. 15 minutes of live entertainment. Not too bad, but up to you. Anyway, I will give you the finale you've been waiting for. It is, of course, in a magician's code that I do a card trick, so I will end my show on one of them. This is a deck of cards, 52 pieces of paper, all printed differently. But I don't know if you know, around the world they shuffle them differently. The Americans, they shuffle cards like this. It's known as the American style shuffle. Probably seen it before. Us Brits will do the same thing a little more formally. It's the British style riffle shuffle. You may have seen the waterfall shuffle. Looks a little something like that. Waterfall shuffle in Iceland. And like personal, does nothing. And right, now I'm going to need a helper for the next bit. So who would like to help? Anyone like to help? Would you like to step up to the table? We'll do this easy. Take any card. Do not let me influence you. Do not let me influence you. Do not let me influence you. Do not let me influence. There you go. Right, take that. Have a look at it, and then I'd like you to sign your name, age, or credit card number on that on that card with this pen, just on the face there. Anything like, personalise it. By the way, that is a permanent marker. That means it will always be a marker.
Permanent.
Perfect. Happy with that? I will take the pen back from you, take the card. Now that card, I have not yet seen it, however, there it is for all of you. That will go right back into the centre of that deck, and it will be lost. I can properly shuffle that in just to make sure you don't believe me, that is a proper shuffle. I'll put away the pen. However, you've probably all seen a pick a card trick before. In fact, by show of hands, who's seen a pick a card trick in person before? Anyone? You seen a pick a card trick? Yeah. Cool? Have? Cool. That's not good enough for this show then. Let's do 3. Yeah, not 1, not 2, but 3 pick a card tricks in one trick. So I'm going to give you the card selected. In fact, you could help me. Just take any card out. I won't let you sign it, but show it around. That's selection number 2 from you. And as a magician, I don't actually get to select my own cards very often, so I'll do the honours of taking that one. That's selection number 3. You don't need to memorise all of them, but there's no plot if you don't, so up to you. Anyway, I will now endeavour to find every one of these cards. Card selection number 1, I believe that was your card, will pop straight out the centre of that deck. I'll put that on the table, you can keep your eye on it so I can't do any funny business. I'll go and search selection number 2. Selection number 2, the Jack of... That's the same card. Isn't that right? Of course, that is the 3rd selection, but the first one I have not forgotten about your signed selection. In fact, you've given me just enough time to forge your signature. In fact, I got here, attached to some subliminal advertising. It's attached to a £10 note. 1 card and 1 card only. That is, of course, your signed 10 spades. That, I think, is worthy of an applause. And thank you guys very, very much for watching. It was a pleasure entertaining you. And if you want to leave anything in the hat, it would mean the world. But have a great day and a great life. And yeah, bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
What?
Do you have any social media?